Juan Manuel Marquez.
Around more, the skies are looking ominous.
Yeah, we were concerned about rain, and right now there is the possibility of that. Problems that Marquez has had from time to time. But in the last 8 rounds against Pacquiao, he attacked
By Marquez. Jandaeng does have a habit at times of carrying his hands low, but as we pointed out, extremely fast hands, really digs to the body. He can brawl.
One of the big things, and we want to look at it as this fight continues, Jandaeng 10, so that's something to look for.
And even though Marquez's career is a little on the precarious side, but he doesn't seem the type to do that. Ryan missed there.
Both just missed. Straight lefts from Jandaeng and overhead rights from Marquez. You do baseball. You got your rain delay stories ready?
I have many rain delay stories. Yeah, when we were kids, my brother Al used to beat me up, and Marv would call the one side of the fair. That's how it all started. When you get that. Round 1 continues.
I was laughing on the inside. Right hand. You know, Marquez, one of the
showing Marquez the left hand.
That's what Pacquiao landed.
This is the information on the Jandaeng with hand signals, often using numbers. Al, I would
specific instructions in a corner can be a problem. There was a right hand by Marquez toward the way is more appropriate.
And he always seems to be in there versus southpaws in important fights. Versus he wants to regain a title. You hear that wind whipping around in our microphones. To us yesterday in the fighter meeting, he's fought 5 or 6 lefties. He's told us he finds lefties easier to fight. He's got to.
People think he could have gotten a decision, and as I said, in the last 8 rounds of that fight, he did figure him out very well.
He's being very cautious here. This, of course, the biggest platform he has ever been on. He may be by Marquez. Hear that wind kicking up again.
Not that he'll just throw one punch, he's a great combination puncher. He just wants his opponent to start off the action. And right here,
we're used to seeing.
Jandaeng's people were very specific about how they were going to practice.
Seven, 8, 9. You okay? You okay? Okay. Hi. Hi, man.
And a warning by.
To give Jandaeng credit, he was in monstrous trouble, and he is throwing some big punches and landing a few here.
He's got it pretty good here in this round. There's a left hand by Jandaeng.
He's finding a home punch. He is throwing.
Time. 1 point.
Oh, he's taking a point.
Close to the belt line, but J80 thinking they're low, I guess.
Usually you get 2 warnings, but no warning by J80 to Marquez. He let it go. It's a borderline shot there. Look at Marquez, and Jandaeng came through with a couple of shots of his own.
Weapon and landing it against Marquez, and there's some swelling underneath the right eye of Marquez. Weapon for him.
And it's Jandaeng coming forward, stalking Marquez, but this is the way Marquez with a couple of shots.
Remember, with the point taken away, this could be a 2-point round.
Yeah.
Jandaeng is one tough customer.
And they are letting their hands go and up to that left hand by Jandaeng. That's been an effective punch. And he said going in, it gets more exciting when Marquez has a guy coming at him. Wait a minute now.
The body, despite the point being taken away, it's a part of his arsenal.
Jandaeng continues to land with that left hand. Blood all over Jandaeng's face. I think it's coming from his nose.
Counterpuncher, and you would think this would play into his hands, but the pressure that Jandaeng's putting on him has been effective.
Yeah, he's just leaning on him.
Good combination there by Marquez, but it doesn't stop Jandaeng from coming forward. They are the right of Marquez and the left of Jandaeng.
A straight left, right on the injured eye.
Plot line. And of course, in between rounds, they'll get the end swell on it, try and bring that swelling down. His way in. again, the left from Jandaeng. I mean, that's, well, his most notable fight was the one against Juan that he lost by decision.
And he said he was going to knock Marquez out. Well, he almost got knocked out a few rounds ago. And pulled down, pulling his head down. Jandaeng warns Jandaeng. Jandaeng, as we head for the bell in round 4, this one getting very interesting. And we'll keep a close watch on that Marquez off. Notorious Rafael Marquez, who has his fight behind him. He's now rooting on his older brother.
From Marquez, the one that first got Jandaeng in trouble and then knocked him down earlier in the season. There it is.
Jandaeng just missing with that right hook. And now Marquez peppering the face.
I've got a 38-37 for Marquez, so I have less of a margin. Jandaeng continuing to work to the body and he's kept his punches legal and
orthodox. Let's see if this has any effect on Marquez. Straight left. Now he's back at righty. Jandaeng. Here. Those punches are landing.
Now Jandaeng back. Got caught with a good left by Jandaeng, but for the most part, this has been a great round from body shot by Jandaeng.
And you're talking about a guy who can barely see out of one eye. Marquez. Jandaeng's trying to line Marquez up with that straight. And we begin round 6. You got a good look at that right eye of Juan Manuel.
A fighter that has skills.
Seems to be a little blood along the left eye of Jandaeng.
Matches, and it makes us want to see them more often.
Yeah, the lighter weight classes are
very good round here by throwing a lot of punches.
Good work. And a right uppercut, and down goes Jandaeng for the second time of the fight.
3, 4.
Once in 25 fights, coming in now down twice against Marquez here tonight. He's got 30 seconds. Now he's staying back, but now he comes forward. Well, he's got guts.
Fight ever or gets out of his rhythm.
Even when he drops a guy, he's not in a rush. A major sense of urgency in the Jandaeng corner. Another 10-8 round for Marquez. Right by Marquez, putting Jandaeng down in the last round. But fortunately, it was late in the round.
Now for Marquez. You know, Marquez lost to John in the Far East in the fight. He could easily...
Flurry by Marquez. He's trying to end it here, and he does. Jandaeng has stopped the fight. It's the boxing world that he is back. Then back in the dressing room, here's the reaction of his younger brother at the time of the stoppage. Rafael Marquez going in there to make sure that Jandaeng
Okay.
Featherweight champion of the world, Juan Manuel Márquez.